What if the reason that you're not getting the results you want is because you're focusing on the wrong thing? Like, what if the weight isn't actually the real problem? And chasing weight loss like it's the finish line is what's keeping you stuck. I know, it sounds backwards, but I promise, if you stay with me, this just might flip the way you look at your health completely. Before we get into it though, I've created a free 5-day roadmap to help you stay on your journey. If you're interested, just comment freedom. And if you're new here, I'm Carrie, and I've lost 200 pounds so far on my journey. A long way to go. But more importantly, I have stopped living in this survival mode, and I want to talk about something that took me years to understand. Something I really wish someone had told me at the beginning of my journey, because I used to think if I can just lose the weight, then everything will get better. Everything will fall in place. And I thought that was the goal. But the truth, focusing only on the number kept me sick, stuck, and honestly pretty miserable. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about why focusing on weight loss alone might be the very thing preventing you from actually thriving. And let's be real. Some of us were taught to measure our entire worth by our weight. From the time we were little, we were praised when we lost weight and shamed when we didn't. And that number, it became everything. You could feel great, but if the scale didn't go down, then it was a bad week. You could be healing your body and rebuilding your habits and learning how to nourish yourself. But if the weight didn't drop fast enough, you'd say things like, "This isn't working." Does this sound familiar? I know it does to me. I lived in that headspace for decades, and it nearly destroyed me because all I cared about was getting smaller. Not healing, not learning, not freedom. Just losing as much weight as I could, as fast as I could. Here's what happened to me when I focused only on weight loss. I chased speed over sustainability. I picked restriction over nourishment, and I looked for shortcuts instead of actually healing. So I ignored what my body was trying to tell me. I stopped listening to hunger, to fullness, to fatigue, because the only thing that matters is progress. But progress isn't just about pounds. Progress is also about peace. It's consistency. It's doing what supports you when no one is watching. And when I was stuck in weight loss at all costs mode, I missed that completely. I burned myself out. I'd lose 30 pounds like really fast, and then I'd binge. I would feel like this total failure and then start all over again, over and over and over for years. You want to know when everything changed? It was when I stopped focusing on the weight. When I stopped asking, how fast can I lose this? And I started asking, what kind of life do I want to live? That shift really changed everything. I started focusing on how I felt after I ate, not just how fast I could lose fat. I started building this morning routine that actually helped me support my mental health. I started walking because it helped me reconnect with myself, not because I was just trying to burn calories. And for the first time, the weight started just coming off, and there was no obsession. But even more importantly, I actually started thriving. So what does thriving actually mean? It means you don't dread waking up. You're not obsessing over food all day long, every day. You're not scared of eating too much or falling off the wagon. And it means that your body works with you instead of against you. It means your energy is stable. Your sleep is look better. Your brain is clear. It means your clothes fit better. But your confidence isn't just based on size. It's based on how you show up for yourself. Thriving means you're building a life that you don't have to cheat on. A life where you can breathe. Where you're not waiting until you're done to start living. Now, don't get me wrong. Weight loss is important and it is amazing. It helps reverse disease. It can give you back your mobility and it can save your life. But if that's all you focus on, you're going to miss the healing. You'll lose weight and you might still not like who you are. You'll hit a goal and you might feel just as empty. You'll get all the compliments and you may still feel like an imposter because you didn't build anything underneath it. You didn't do the work inside and you didn't build the habits or mindset to stay there. And that's why so many people regain weight. Not because they're lazy, not because they're weak, but because they were never taught how to actually thrive. Only how to lose as much weight as possible. So here's the shift that I want to offer you. Stop asking yourself, how much can I lose this month? Start asking, how do I want to feel in my life this month? Do you want to feel strong? Do you want to feel in control? Do you want to feel peace with food? Do you want to feel confident in your own skin? If the answers are yes, then stop chasing temporary results. Start building permanent habits because the goal isn't to lose weight so your life can begin. The goal is to live well so the weight comes off as a side effect of healing. So what do I focus on now? Here's what's working for me right now. I eat real whole plant-based foods. I don't have any added salt, no oils, and no refined sugars. I eat to nourish myself and not to numb my feelings. I move daily, not to punish myself, but to support my body. And I sleep like it matters because it matters more than you realize. And I do journal so that I can process my feelings instead of binge eating them. And I protect my peace because stress eating was my default for decades. And I am not perfect, but I am present, I am connected, and I'm finally living the life that I used to watch from the sidelines. So if you're still obsessing over the number, I get it. I really, really do. It's been drilled into us that weight loss is the goal, that skinny equals success, that you can't be proud unless you're in this smaller body. But that's a lie. You can be proud today. You can start your healing today. And you can shift your focus from that shrinking to expanding your life. And when you do that, the weight will just come off. But more importantly, you are going to come back to life. So yeah, I've lost 200 pounds so far. But what I am most proud of is that I have gained myself back. My joy, my clarity, my energy, my peace. So if you're tired of living and dying by the scale, let this be your permission slip. Stop focusing only on weight loss. Start focusing on you, healing your habits, your heart, healing your heart, because you don't just deserve to lose weight. You deserve to thrive. So, if this hit home for you, drop a comment and let me know. What are you working on besides that number on the scale? And until our next conversation, stay kind to yourself, eat like you love yourself, and keep going. You are doing better than you think. Bye for now.